Hey guys, so this is the Math Essentials video for this week. So if you're in Math Essentials, you're in the right place. If you're not enrolled in Math Essentials, you're not in the right place. But you can watch anyway. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys today. Your assignment this week is all about solving equations when you have variables on both sides of that equal sign. All right, so like this right here, right? We have an x here and an x over here. So we have variables on both sides of the equal sign. This is actually question 1 from your assignment. So if you're watching the videos, you're going to get a couple freebies. So let's talk about this one. First of all, if you have just an x with no coefficients, which is just fancy for like number in front of the letter, you can put a 1 there, right? It's just an x, so like there's just one of them. There's one x. All right, so just like we shift around regular numbers called constants, right, by doing the inverse operation, we're going to do the same thing here. So you have two options. You could work to get this 2x over on this side, or you could work to get this 1x over to this side. I'm going to show you both ways now. So let's say you are wanting to get this one over here because, you know, that's what you wanted to do, right? It's a positive 1x. So we're going to subtract that 1x off, right? So minus 1x over here. And so in order to keep things balanced or equal, we have to do it to the other side of the equal sign too. So I'm going to subtract 1x from here. Okay, cool. So 1x minus 1x, anything minus itself is 0. That's why we did that. It's gone, canceled, cancel, cancel, right? And the only thing left over here is this positive 4. Equal sign comes down. 2x minus 1x, 2 minus 1, right, is 1x. And now just like we added that 1 there as like a placeholder, it's the same thing. Basically, if you have 1x, you have isolated that x. So you're really left with 4 equals x. So your answer that you're going to input is just 4, right? The way I set up the assignments is just looking for the number, not the variable. Okay, I'm going to show you the other way around for those of you that feel cozy getting the variable on the left. So let's say, right, this is a positive 2x, right? There's like a little fake little plus there. In order to get rid of a positive 2x, we need to subtract 2x. And since we did it to this side, we need to do it to this side of the equal sign. We can't go subtracting x's from regular numbers. We have to subtract it from this guy right here, which is really like the 1, right? Minus the 2x. Awesome sauce. All right, 1x minus 2x is negative 1x. And this 4 got to come down. Equal sign comes down. And 2x minus 2x is, a lot of students get confused here, it's 0. So you write your little 0. Now that we have our variables over here, let's get our constants, which is just meaning like numbers, over to the other side. So this 4 has got to go. We're going to subtract 4. Negative 1x comes down. 4 minus 4 is 0. Equal sign comes down. 0 minus 4 is negative 4. Now, we have to get the x all by itself. There's this negative 1 on it. So it's a negative 1 times x. So we divide by negative 1. We divide by whatever's in front to cancel them out. Negative 1 divided by negative 1 is 1. So it cancels off, and you have x equals negative 4 divided by negative 1 is 4. So either way you go about it, you're going to get that 4. Okay, so here's question 3 from your assignment. So there are 2 ways to do this also. You could work to get the negative 5, like this term over here. I personally I like having my variables on the left, so that's what I'm going to go with here. So first I'm going to focus on getting this negative 3v off of this side and get it over here. So I'm going to have to add, right? It's a negative 3v. And to zero it out, which is my goal, I'm going to add 3v over here. So I have to do it to the other side of the equal sign, right? That's what equal means. You have to be fair, do the same thing on both sides. So I need to add 3v over here, but I can't do it to this 6 because those are not like terms. I'm going to have to do it here to this negative 5v. So now I have negative 5v plus 3v, right? Which becomes negative 2v. Negative 6 comes down, equals, hey, these zeroed out, awesome. And we have this 6 over here. All right, now I have my variable term. Everything's on the left. Let me get my constants on the right. So I'm going to take this 6. It's a negative 6. I need to zero it out. Inverse op. Add 6. Boom. Negative 2v comes down. Negative 6 plus 6 is 0. That's why we did it. It's gone. Equal sign. 6 plus 6 is 12. Now this says negative 2 times v. A lot of students want to go ahead and add 2. That's not what we're doing here. We need to focus on what's being done to the variable. So negative 2 times v. Inverse op would be to divide by negative 2. And we do it to both sides. Negative 2 divided by negative 2 is 1, which is why we did it, right? So we have this v that comes down. And that equals 12 divided by negative 2 is negative 6. Whoop. Whoop. So negative 6 would be your answer. Okay, so those are just like 2 examples on how it's done. You guys have, I think, 16. You have 16 problems to do. You have all week to do them. Sunday at midnight. See you in class.